Welcome back to Thrive, everybody. Thank you again for joining us last month on Thrive Live. We had a bunch of fun. It seemed like everyone who joined us had a lot of fun as well. The comment section was pretty lit. A lot of good comments, a lot of fire emoji comments and all caps and whatnot. So yeah, it seemed like you guys enjoyed the first full-length preview of a song from the album. Yeah, for those of you that missed it, you can go back to the Facebook page, check it out. It's up there, and it will be up there forever. So
yeah, and that was our first time going live as well. So that's pretty cool for us. And expect us to go live more often now because we have kind of more stuff to show you. The point we're getting to, finishing up the process of making the record, and then everything that comes after that. Then we're gonna have a lot more cool stuff. It's kind of more oriented to like going live and showing you. So be on the lookout for that. We could do it from the Facebook page, from the Lapierre page, or from either of our Instagram accounts. We might do Instagram Live. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We're filming this right now, beginning of July, because Mitch is about to leave and go back to the East Coast, which he's going to be gone for until like beginning of August.
Yeah, August 1st.
You come back August 1st? So right until the next newsletter would come out. So we got to do this now, and it's gonna be a while. He's gone. It's gonna be pretty stressful for me, to be perfectly honest. And it's gonna, cabin fever.
Yeah. So
it's gonna set in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
Dan is going to be doing a lot of instrument work this next month.
Yes.
He's going to be doing final tracking, so I'll let him speak on that.
So while Mitch is gone, I'm going to be doing final tracking for all the instruments. So that would be like adding guitar parts, playing the bass parts in and not using synth bass. Replaying a lot of the keyboard parts, playing in a lot of drum parts, and just adding a bunch more. So we've got these like rough versions of the tracks. We've got these like, we've got all the vocals written, and we have rough takes in there. And we have pretty specific like arrangements of the song. So kind of letting that guide all these parts and making it sound like kind of a band is playing it instead of it just being a loop from a studio. And so that'll kind of emphasize what's going on in the vocal, help kind of lead the song through and lead the story through, and not leave it just up to the vocal to be like the dynamic of the track.
Right. And so now that we're at that point of doing final tracking, final recording, we have reset the Thrive board.
Gutted it.
It is all red again.
Yeah.
It looks pretty gloomy, but it will be blue soon enough. So what we've done is kept the songs the same, going from top to bottom. And from left to right, we have all the columns for all the instruments that we have on this. So that includes the vocals, lead, backing, and then all the instruments that Dan talked about. So we have all that reset. This video, we're going to be showing one of the songs in particular near the end of the album. It's called "Sing Me," and it's definitely a different vibe than we have shown so far.
Yeah.
So
it's going to
be really cool.
And there's a lot of instrumental stuff that's kind of important in the track, so we thought it'd be a good one to show you as far
Exactly. It's pretty emotional. Gets pretty deep. So we're gonna get right into it. So let's do it up.
So I'm just gonna start by playing the rough version of the track that we've got so far. So that's like a writing session that we've been using up to now, and it's got all the instruments in there, playing parts that are pretty similar to what we want to finish up with. But the performances aren't good enough, so for various reasons. Some of them are loops, some of them are just sloppy, but it's all going to get re-recorded. None of this is going to make the final record. So now's the time to go in and fix everything, add some more interesting stuff, and just generally make the performances kind of up to scratch. So I'm going to play this rough version, give you an idea of kind of a before, then I'm going to go to the final after. So that's just the rough version. Sorry, that I'm going to be recording kind of on top of, and I'll just be going through each instrument and replacing them. So every note is going to be new. Every note's going to be kind of its own take. So I'm going to be redoing all the keyboard parts, redoing the drum parts and playing those in, redoing guitar parts and adding more of them, and replacing the synth basses in there with electric bass. So I'm just going to leave the camera on while I'm doing that, and cut together what I think is interesting and just give you guys kind of a look into what final tracking for the record's like.
Life, man, is coming. No lightness in the moment. Swear I've been waiting these verses for you. Swear I've been waiting these. Something beautiful. Tell me what you feel when you're around me. Tell me what you saw when you beautiful. Tell me what you feel when you're around me. Tell me what you feel when you're around me.
Oh God, look. Sorry, I have to deal with something.
Oh, what's happened?
2 of my friends have just gone into my...
Tell me what you feel when you're around me. Silence it. Feel the truth that you might get. I hear the music, yeah, I hear. I feel the move with no style split, yeah. Invite me in, yeah. You wanna browse now, you got it. Hey, get me high while I'm on it. Hey, I know your type, man, it's coming. No likeness in the moment. Swear I've been writing these verses for you, and reciting them all back to 2. But if it is, then it's fine with me. She laid at the right of me. She turned and she said to me, all that she asked of me. What you feel when you're around me. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Silence it. Feel the truth that you might get. I hear the music, yeah, I hear. I feel the move with no style splits, yeah. Invite me in, yeah. You wanna browse now, you got it. Hey, get me high while I'm on it. Hey, I know your type, man, it's coming. No likeness in the moment. Swear I've been writing these verses for you, and reciting them all back to 2. Put you both in the same place. Put you back with a copy and paste. Different taste with the same sense. In the day with the same request, yeah. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Sing me something beautiful. Sing me what you feel when you're around me. Tell me what you saw when you found me. Out of my side.
So I've done all the editing, cut together all the best bits of those takes that you saw, and dropped them into that rough mix from before. So what we've got is the final performances, but in basically the same mix that we had in the rough version. So it's actually a good way to compare the two. So I can play that and you can hear the difference kind of before and after. from here, once Mitch gets back, we do final vocal tracking, and then all we've got to do is mix it, and then it's done. Then we can send it off for mastering and put it out. So it's pretty exciting. We're kind of ready to finalize stuff and commit to it. So yeah, it's an exciting time. The process is almost over. So I'm just gonna play this final version. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you next month.